Hello, Zemalf here and welcome to an early look into a game called Rimworld. This will also be a mini-series or mini-let's play of the game while at it. Rimworld is a sci-fi colony building game drawing inspiration from games like Dwarf Fortress and Prison Architect. The game follows a story of three colonists who crash onto a new planet and start securing their location and building the colony up. A bit like the Seven Dwarves start building a fortress in a game I love so much, Dwarf Fortress. The game is driven by what is called AI Storyteller, who watches how you play, what is going on in the colony, and decides what event would make the best story for the colony at any moment. There are different kind of storytellers already in this version of the game, and there might be more when the game is ready. The version I'm playing is the pre-alpha version of the game. It's not even alpha yet. The public alpha of the game is coming in January 2014. At the time I'm recording this in October 2013, the game is in Kickstarter, and this version was shared with YouTubers like me to play and show to you before the Kickstarter ends, and then to all who pledge enough in the Kickstarter or through the developer's website get access to this version after the Kickstarter ends. I will pick my three colonists here. This Taylor fellow looks okay. He can mine and he can shoot a bit as well. I will see if I can get a better scientist for myself. That would be nice. Hunchback Sparks looks good to me. Then let's see if we can get a nice balanced settler here. Maybe even better. Oh, that's good. 999. Very nice. Okay, so those will be the three guys I start with. So yes, as mentioned, this is a pre-alpha version of the game. The graphics you will see are placeholders, and there's very little audio and I think no music at all. And those were the things the developer Tynan Sylvester was looking help for through Kickstarter, which is already successful even at the time I'm recording this, and the game has been greenlit on Steam as well. But as said, the game is not finished, the graphics are placeholders, so what you will see is kind of the gameplay will be the same, there will be new things, changed things in the later versions, but graphics are very likely to completely change. We start by getting our colonists onto a planet. They arrive in their escape pods, and we have here stockpile area, we have sleeping spots, and we have a dump area. We have some items here that are currently forbidden. I will claim them. We have some metals. Metals are used to build more or less everything in the game. And then there's food, but this food is raw, and the game is already kind enough to tell me that I need a meal source. This is something I like about the game. The learning curve in games like this can be hard, but the game is subtly telling me what I need to do. If I do the things on my own, the game doesn't tell me anything, but it reminds me that I'm missing some kind of building from the place. The user interface is very clear. You can furnish the rooms you build or dig into the mountain. You can build automated defenses, but you also need weapons for your colonists to keep them safe. You can build different kind of buildings, including a nutrient-based dispenser, which is the meal source the game is telling me to get. I need energy, which I can get through sun or through the steam coming off the earth, and I need to store that power into batteries for the times when the sun is not shining, for example. I can build a communication console to communicate and trade with the spaceships that come into the orbit. I can build different structures, I can build houses, I can put floors in those houses, and I can move the power around I generate with the generators or generators with power conduits or the walls, which have built-in conduits in them. I can build a growing area where the colonists can grow food, which I will do a bit later on. And there's already built-in stockpile and dumping area, but I can build and move these wherever I want. And I can assign things to be done through orders. What I would personally like to see in a later version is keyboard shortcuts for these ones. I'm not sure, there might even be one now, but I couldn't figure them out. But what I will do first is assign these minerals here to be mined. Very easy with a mouse to paint that's over. The game is currently paused. I forgot to mention that, and there are 3 different speeds you can run the game with. So my colonists are right here. And we have some buffaloes here. And this is the whole map right there. We have a geyser there, a bit far away from my colonists now. I could build a thermal generator on top of that. And we have some boom rats and other animals here, but no other dangers at the moment. I will assign some labors for my colonists. If you have played Dwarf Fortress, you know how this goes. The interface is very simple, and the way this works is that the tasks on the left are done first if it's selected, and then researching is the lowest priority task. And because of that, I will unassign Sparks from doing any constructing, growing or mining, so that he can focus on these things, and later on I will even focus Sparks to do only research. But by doing this, Bits and Taylor should go into mining these minerals, and Sparks should haul them into the stockpile area. And the game goes quite slowly when you go with the slowest speed, so when there's very little things happening, it's good to speed things up, and things go faster. What you see here is Bits and Taylor mining out the metal, but they're also talking with each other, and that is very important aspect of the game. Because the colonists have thoughts, they have a loyalty level towards the colony and happiness. And talking with their new made friends, or I guess they have known each other for a while, these 3, that makes them happier. There might be some unfortunate events. They don't like being in this hideous environment. They would much prefer being in a nicely built room, for example, than being here. So that makes them less happy. But their fear is going down because they feel that they are in peace. They are talking with each other. So all things are well. If these things drop too much, they will have a mental break, which might make them go berserk or leave the colony. So there is a possibility for a tantrum spiral in this game as well. What I see there is a pistol. I will equip that. Let's see who can shoot the best. Let's give it to Sparks. So most of the things I do, I need to just assign, and they do if they have the labor on, but I can also give them manual tasks, like picking up a weapon, or I can make them prioritize a task if I want to. I will get all these metals here before I do anything else. And after that I will start building. One thing I have noticed in this game is that it's better to assign just a couple of things to be done. It goes down to that prioritization of the things. Because if I would assign something to be built, that would override mining if all the laborers are tasks, and then they would jump back and forth between the tasks and not get anything done. And also, when I assign everyone to do this mining and one is doing the hauling, they are having talk with each other, making each other happier while they are working together. But now I need to take care of power and food. So let's build a solar generator, and actually let's take a look at this area. I have some metals there as well. I think I will build into this mountain here. The game usually, from what I've seen, starts like this. You have a bigger mountain area next to your colony. Those little spots there, those usually tell there's an open area there inside, but it's a bit far away from my place. Right, let's build our solar generator. So let's just build it there. For the solar generator I also need some batteries. So let's put some down there. That will store the power. I also need the food source. So let's put that in place. And it's better, or at least I like to give them something to sit on while they are eating. So let's put some chairs and a table that they can sit on. And let's build a research table for our researcher. Let's put it there. I'm placing it here close to each other again, so that they can talk with each other when they are doing their job or they are eating. The nutrient-based dispenser is very important, but it needs to be powered. And the solar generators, of course, only generate power when the sun is shining. Nice colony dinner there. The solar generator is only generating power when the sun is up, and it's storing power in these batteries. And when the sun is not shining, it's night or there's an eclipse, we will need to draw the power from these batteries. So I will need to have enough power to endure through the dark periods. And I need a research project. I will start with the pneumatic pigs to make the miners go a bit faster. And now that the research has started, I will make Sparks to do only that. So he will only do research now. And let's put a growing area here close by as well. So the very first thing is let's get that one out of the place. There we go. And then let's put a growing area here. Good. And to make the crops grow a bit faster, I will put a sun lamp here. Let's take the power there a bit and put a sun lamp here. That will use a lot of power, but it will also make the area brighter, so they like light, so they'll be happier, and the crops will grow even during the night, which is at the moment. Let's speed through the night. And let's see what happens when they wake up. There we go. So the place is brightly lit. You can see it on the bottom left there. Which, well, at least they are not in the dark even during the night. But one of the things affecting their thoughts is that they are sharing a bedroom, which these sleeping spots are considered. So I need to give them a place to sleep. And what I will do to save some of the precious metals is strike the earth. So let's get into the earth right here. I will make a room for prisoners or captives I might get later on. More about that in when we get some. But let's make rooms for my fellows, and also some additional space for something we might get later on. Let's make it like that, and doorways, and they can go mining. during the daytime, the stored energy is going up in the batteries, which is good, so I know that the solar lamp and the food generator is not using all the power I'm generating, so I might even have some power through the night, which is good. I can turn the electric devices off if I want to. For example, if I want to save energy for the food dispenser or defenses when I build one. And one building I'm missing is the communication console. I will build that in just a moment, and I also need to put up some defenses. But let's see them first build these rooms up here, and then worry about those. After they have mined, okay, they will go to sleep. After they have mined, I will actually might as well put it there right now. Let's make get some additional power into the batteries. And the first research is done already, so let's next get nutrient tree synthesis to make the food last longer with the dispenser using less food. Right, now we should get more power during the day. I want to see those batteries full after the day. Let's get these plants away from me. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted the cactuses away. There's still one. Let's get that. And then let's get power into our little facility here. Let's put doors in place. And put some lighting in. Also lighting in the corridor. How about that? Taylor there already repaired one of the batteries. There was a little damage on that. Alright, all those were done. And then let's place beds. And in this room I will place beds for prisoners or captives we might get. And on the research we continue. Let's make better turrets, which I will very soon build. Now that they have beds, let's remove the sleeping spots. That will be prisoner place, don't go there. Alright, a good start. Good start so far. We'll get some more metals from there, from close by. And we need those defenses up. Need to start building some. How will we defend this place? I can build walls, but raiders, the enemies in this game, they can come through our walls if they have grenades, or they can even punch through. So it's not totally safe. Not totally safe no matter what I do. I will pause the game to think about this a bit. I might want to wall off the area here. Then in this big open space, fight the raiders coming from this side. And since there's a mountain here, they might all actually come from this side. They might land here, but they shouldn't be. That's kind of a big wall, though. Not sure if I want to make it that big. Maybe I will. Let's see how it goes. So let's get the wall built here. Like that. Like that, and somewhere in there we will have a door. My solid generator is kind of blocking the whole way. Let's put the door here. I think I will move that one spot so I can have a solar generator there, and then the power will go through the wall. There we go. And then we can build our first weapon. I'll wait for the wall to finish before I do that. Interestingly, if I wall that off, no one could come through it, and I will claim this quite a big space here. The thing about building walls and such is that all these things need repair, so the colonists will start to run around when they need to fix a wall here if something gets broken, but I'll have to live with that. Alright, let's first build a little defensive positions here for my colonists. One of the interesting things about this game is that cover plays a big part in this game. So what I will do is make a little areas for my fellows to hide behind and shoot from. Actually, I don't need that many. I don't want to give the raiders any cover. And then I will put some sandbags there, and I think that will do nicely. We will see how this works when the raiders attack and we start the firefight. They can hide behind a corner and shoot from there, and the sandbags also protect them from bullets. Early on there won't be many raiders, but the game throws many more raiders at me as the game goes on. But the nice thing about defensive systems is that even that I can build turrets, and after research I can also make blasting charges, kind of timed bombs that I can use as a little bit of a minefield. The game is you can't totally block out enemies. They will come through the walls. The turrets won't do everything, so it's never really safe. One thing I want to do here, I will first, before I do anything, make a couple of more dumping areas here, and let's make sure I won't put any corpses in those. What I want to do is clear this debris here, because these rocks, these act as a cover as well. So I will clear them out. I will cut down that cacti there. And this makes a nice open area for the raiders to be in when I can hide behind the cover and shoot them. So situation very beneficial for me. However, I do want a turret or two here. The question is, where will I put them? 1, 2, 3 away from my sandbags, and 1, 2, 3 away from the wall. Let's put one here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, right, I don't have the metals. Ooh, one of the local squirrels has gone mad. And there it comes. Probably attack one of my colonists. Be careful, Sparks! Shoot the squirrel! Beat it down! Beat him down! Sparks is not very skilled. Well, actually he is. Okay, that's one dead squirrel. The Muffalo came to look how the fight is going. Alright, I now have one automated turret. For a moment we were low on food, but that was just because they weren't gathering their food to the stockpile. This research is going very fast because Sparks has already developed soon into a next level, and his research is at 165% speed. One thing I noticed, and the key why it's going so fast, is that I disabled the other labors, so Sparks is focusing only on that. If he had these other things to do, nothing would get researched because he would be too busy with other things. But let's speed this up again. One thing here in this place is that when the raiders come, I guarantee that they will hide behind this corner and shoot at my guys. So while they can come through the walls, let's... well, if I do this, I would have to make it really long. Okay, let's just... I will probably put... now that I have them, a blasting charge here, just in case someone hides behind that corner. Then I can shoot at them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I don't have the metals for that anymore. So I will need to do that after that debris has been cleared. Things are looking pretty good here. I like this. I have food growing overnight. I have power in the batteries. Sparks was fully healed after the dangerous battle against the local insane squirrel. Let's speed it up a bit as nothing is happening. And as soon as they clear that debris, I will assign more things to be mined. There you go. take this out. There's probably more there, so let's take those as well. And let's start with that. All the research is soon done, so Sparks can join the more physical labors soon. And now we have indoor farming capability, and soon we'll have nice decoration when we can start building carpets. There was a little pocket there. One thing about the game is also that there is a cave-in possibility. If I dig too much from here, leave the place hanging, it will fall. So while there are no visible Z levels in the game, there is one above this area, kind of ceiling. So as the miners are mining, there's a roof on top of here. We can actually it's not showing up on the tooltip, but there is anyway. Mine all the metals from there I can. Oh, there's a thunderstorm. There's a buffalo on fire. Oh, poor buffalo. He probably won't die, but I can imagine that, well, considering that they are probably hairy animals, that might hurt a bit. Right, we get to name our village or colony. I will call it Zemalfville. And others are sleeping. Sparks is pulling the midnight shift and researching overnight. And that gives me the last research done currently in the game. So let's give Spark something else to do. Sparks will also be the warden. The warden will take care of prisoners we have, trying to convince them to join our community, and also giving food to our guests. So that's one way to get new colonists into the colony, by imprisoning them and then trying to convince them to join us. Other ways, there might be migrants coming in, or some refugees, and you can also buy new people from the slave traders, which reminds me, before I forget, let's build that. As soon as I get metal, I will build a communication console to have communications up to the orbit. We have our first raiders, or in this case, raider, and sure enough they came to this side. Something I was afraid of. That means Sparks, who has the weapon, will probably have to go there behind that rock, because usually the raiders wait a bit before they attack, but Munoz here saw us right away, so he's coming at us right away, and he's taking cover behind the rubble. But Sparks hiding behind a rock was able to take him out before he was able to shoot our currently unarmed fellows. And this first raider, from what I've seen, he always goes unconscious, so we can capture him. But as I'm showing the tooltip there, you can see the shot by Sparks, the percentages. So there's a very detailed combat system in this one. So you can see that because he was hiding behind a bush, even that was stopping 22% of the attacks. And Sparks here, Actually, it's not showing me the cover because I'm not taking the shot. But he was in good cover behind that rock. But right, we are already capturing the prisoner. Oh, and one thing there was that to control Sparks, I drafted Sparks into our army, and now I need to release him or her from the army. And with the prisoner, we have options. We can try to recruit the prisoner or not. We can have a friendly chat, which I will do. We could also beat the prisoner down or even execute him, but I'm not going to do that. We need more pairs of hands into our little colony here. So with Munoz being healed in the bed, after he's okay, Sparks, as our warden, will go have a friendly chat with Munoz, trying to convince Munoz to join our colony. Hopefully that will happen and we'll have a fourth member in our colony right away. And now please haul some metals so I can build that communication console. And after that I will need to make, or want to make, a little nicer place for the colonists to sleep in, and then start planning an indoor farm, and maybe a proper dining hall instead of eating out there in the rain. The game is telling me I need an equipment rack. That is something to store weapons in, but for now I will just pick up that pistol with bits, and then bits can go to sleep. When they wake up, I will build a communication console. Let's make it here at our entrance for now. When you sell something, you will get what the hell was that? Ooh. Fault in an electrical conduit has caused a short circuit. And all the power is gone, and now there is fire. And for that fire, I need to define a home zone. In the home zone, the colonists will put out fires, and they will also clean the area. But more important right now, take out the fire. Take out the fire. Take out the fire, please. I don't want the batteries to be gone. There's still fire. Okay, good. So one of the conduits blew out. That's one of the events the Storyteller decided would be what I need right now. Thanks for that. Sometimes I feel there's a little bit of a Murphy's Law with the Storyteller. If something can go wrong, sure enough, that is the event that will take place. Luckily, no one was close by. That was a big explosion. So we are all safe. Right, I need to consider the raiders coming from this side. I need to do something about that. How will I handle it? I can't just wall them off. If a large group pops up in there before I have time to prepare, that's a nasty one. The good thing is that there is an open area here. That open area that I can defend. I will build a wall here. that. Yeah, a wall like that. Let's also take power into that wall, and we'll see what we do with that. I guess my idea is to funnel, if they don't come through the wall, funnel them here so I can take shots at them. Alright, we successfully recruited Munias to be part of our little colony here. And Munias is a shipwright. He's an excellent constructor. Very nice. And he's feeling okay. He was convinced to join our colony by the warden. After we get the wall done, I will make our place a little more nice there. And after I get this done, I will also end this video and continue on the next one. So let's speed it up and get things done. Oh, what's that? A cargo ship re-entered atmosphere and crashed. Right there. Alright, remove cover from the raiders that will come at us. I will take away that much space. At the moment, when we only saw one raider, this might seem a little excessive, but there will be a whole lot of them, and if I just let them openly come at us, it will get dangerous very, very fast. Right. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you an idea how to set up a colony if you are playing the game yourself. And I'm very much looking forward to this game developing further, getting into the public release, which will very likely look very different, and it will very likely have a whole lot of other things in it, much more events for the storytellers to throw at me. And but the main takeaway already from this version is that it's very fun to play. It's quick to learn, easy and simple to play, but then there's a whole lot of depth in it, and a whole lot of fun as the game goes on. One thing this wall is doing as well is making sure that the raiders don't immediately see us, because they need to see my colonists. It's not enough for them to see my structure. So this gives me a little time here, but okay, he started attacking our wall right away. He has Molotov cocktails. Great! Well, that's better than grenades for sure. Okay, I think he will come through our wall. What roof would that be? Okay, little cave in there. Luckily no one was hurt. Yeah. Wasn't really thinking about that, but these shadows here are the walls, that is the roof that is hanging above. So we have some raiders there. Luckily with Molotov cocktails they are not coming through. Why are you going there? You're checking out the home area? No, you are not. You will be drafted into the army. You had one as well. Let's take you. Let's take you there. That's Molotov cocktail throwing raider is. Come closer now. Alright, if this fellow had grenades, he would have already come through this wall. But you can see Sparks there hiding behind a corner and taking shots at Stuart. Which is bad news for him. He's about to throw a grenade. But we are smart enough to get away from him. He's a bit confused about that. We are having a little tactical communication there. Close. Take him. The fire is very dangerous. It can very easily kill my guys. That's why I'm doing this. Stuart, you're not very smart about it. Ha ha, and you're dead. Good job. We will claim those cocktails, and this dead fellow will get the honors to be the first one to be buried here. I guess I could put them right here. The ones who die on this side. Let's do that. Little repairs on the walls that got damaged. Right, I was already ending the video when the raider came. So I will end it now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you gave a little understanding what the game is about. If you want to watch more, join me on the part 2 when I continue building this colony. And if you want the game, you can check the developer's website if it is available, either at this pre-alpha version, alpha version, or on a much later date, the released version. The game is coming on Steam at some point, as said at the beginning. I think I remember to mention it. This game has been greenlit already, so this will be on Steam at some point. And yeah, I'll see you in the part 2. I hope you liked this. I hope you will play the game if you liked this. And if you liked, and if you like to see more, please hit the like button on the video. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to get notified when I post new videos. And do check out my channel, the videos tab, for more videos and playlists. I have done many other Let's Plays. There's over 1500, almost 1600 videos at the moment on the channel, a whole lot to watch. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, Facebook and things like that, do check the video description or the About tab on the channel for the links. And with all that said, thanks for watching. Thanks Tynan for absolutely fantastic game already on this stage. And until next time, take care, bye bye.